How do you like STEM apples? My name is Dave Stevens. I'm a high school math teacher in Osawatomie High School. Joining me shortly is Dr. Brad Miller, chemistry teacher at Kearney High School. We do our weekly podcast, a couple of STEM teachers talking about science and math and technology and sometimes engineering. And we have a pretty good episode because I cut my hair and I want to see his reaction. And hopefully we have some other surprises, we'll say. Oh, this is exciting. He's going to hate this.
Hold on. You
Um,
there?
yeah.
Okay. For some reason, it just turned it on saying, like, I'm not showing your video or your volume.
Oh, I'm sorry, dude.
Oh, no, I don't know what that was all about.
How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm really good. Just really in just in shock and awe at your inability to pay attention to the details.
So,
I understand what your wife goes through now. So she comes home
hold on. Are we starting our thing already?
and it's already been started.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's going. Like this is all playing out. And so your wife comes home uh, maybe she had a day running errands. She comes home on a Saturday. You've been watching the kids, and you don't give her the reaction she's looking for. I now know what she's going through. I feel as though you're staring at it without truly understanding what years of transformation look like.
I'll say when did this happen?
And 12 hours ago?
12 hours ago?
Yeah. Yeah.
On a whim?
Um, sort of. So there's a barber shop right next to Maggie's dance class.
Okay.
And so for the last like 6 weeks when I drop her off, I walk into the barber shop. I walk in and I just go, not today. And then I turn around and walk out. And these people have to think I'm nuts, right? Because
Well, I mean, they have a point.
you see this giant, with long hair walking in and looking him square in the face and going, "Not today." I turn around and walk out.
I I didn't even ask, but
Yeah,
okay.
not sure why this is happening to us, but it is, and it's me. And it's 6 weeks in a row, every Wednesday at 4:31 in the afternoon. I walk in and tell them not today.
Okay, maybe next time.
Not sure what he's worried about. No, my wife cut my hair last night.
Okay.
Yeah, I like it.
It looks good.
I think it looks great.
It,
And I also went with the extended goatee. So I
I'll
trimmed
say,
the
yeah,
sides.
because you really trim this up and
Yeah. Well, the whole idea was how do you make somebody who's morbidly obese, how do you skinny their face? And so I decided to go with really long.
elongating.
I drew the attention of the viewer, right? I drew their attention long ways like that. How are you, man?
Oh, I'm good. This is.
Yeah.
Hey, guess what? It's
But
almost the end of the semester.
I know. What is it, 5 weeks? What is it, 21 school days? Do you have
Man,
one of
we
those?
got.
Does your school have one of those countdown like
Oh, but we usually. I
tickers?
know my seniors have started one, and we haven't gotten one going. That's kind of surprising.
Yeah, I was gonna say usually kids put something on the board in every classroom just as a friendly reminder that their time is coming to an end.
Well, when's your last day?
That you're asking a really good question. So for somebody who's ill prepared for anything, I have no idea.
We have 6 weeks.
You got 6 weeks. Okay.
We are done the 24th, the Friday before Memorial Day.
All right. So we're done a week ahead of that.
Granted, it's really like 4 weeks for me because once I hit that 10th, my seniors have done their college chem final, and I have like 2 days of seniors, and then I go from having 6 classes down to 4.
Yeah. Yeah. I never truly understood why seniors get that last week off by themselves.
Well, because I mean, once you have graduation, it's kind of hard to.
Yeah, but why do we do graduation a week before the end of school?
Because that's when the place they do graduation at is available.
No, get up. No.
No, ours we do ours at school. So
Ours is in the gym. Like,
I know, ours is in the gym. Sorry, it was booked
solid.
by yeah.
Solid.
The
Taylor Swift cover band is putting on their week-long stint.
the first grade wrestling tournament that happens that weekend can't be moved.
No, it cannot. Those are some serious moms. Don't there's a hockey mom isn't that like a term of like aggressive mothering, being a hockey mom?
Sure, I mean it makes sense.
I don't know. I'm asking you because you're plugged into pop culture. I'm not.
We're in trouble if I'm the pop culture reference here.
Yes, yeah, that's correct. That's absolutely correct. I spent my weekend watching math documentaries, so
Ooh, that's fun.
Yeah, I've really been diving into. Have you seen A Trip to Infinity on Netflix yet?
No.
Oh,
have I seen anything on Netflix recently? No.
Yeah, I know recently you wouldn't have had that opportunity. It's been on the Netflix machine for at least a year now.
Oh,
yeah.
I'll have to look into it.
Hey, you might want to. So, speaking of you having all the free time in the world, just on a personal level, my man, your conscience volunteered you to be the coach of your child's soccer, baseball, football, cross country. What else is your son doing?
Well, I'm sure we could come up with every sport possible. He just got pickleball stuff for his birthday.
Oh, fine. There you go.
He randomly got into that. So I'm like, all right. No. So with soccer, I've coached his team for like the last 2.5 years, and it was because he had a couple friends that wanted to go together, and the only way we knew to kind of keep them together for that league was by one of us coaching, and being the dad that knows the most sports. It's kind of like, all right, I'll do this. And I, even having never played soccer, I've learned a lot about it over the years.
Sure.
And so for this level, like I feel fine coaching them. Great, because there's no such thing as offside. So not that I could explain that to anybody anyway, because I don't even know it. But with baseball, I've been his assistant coach for a while now because we have a great head coach. So I just help out because that's my sport. That's what I play.
Yeah.
Well, this year, all of a sudden, he's like, I want to play flag football. I'm like, all right, okay, fine. We'll let you play flag football. So we sign him up. And then one of his friends, they wanted to be on the same team. League I've never been part of, anything, just first time doing flag football. We get the email, here's your team. And we don't have a coach.
No.
And so we're like, okay, I'm like, I need a chance to just sit and watch from the sideline and watch him play.
Correct.
And a week goes by. Hey, your team needs a coach. We don't have anybody there. And it's kind of like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. And then
you shouldn't.
Like 4 days later, and talking to this other dad, I'm like, I know this is going to happen.
Right.
And it's like 4 days later, they sent an email saying, we will give full refund to whoever wants to head coach. And I'm like, fine, I'll do it.
Yeah.
I'll save that money. And, well, by then I know nobody else is going to do it. So I'm like, fine, I will step in.
Yeah, your conscience. It was your conscience that volunteered you.
So, not yesterday, but the previous Sunday, the 7th, he has his first game. So we had our first Saturday was his first soccer game. Sunday was his first flag football game, and we've been having baseball practices. So it doesn't start for a couple more weeks.
Right.
Monday's his birthday. The eclipse. He's so excited. The last recess of school, my wife gets a phone call saying, "Hey, Pryor fell down at recess. They were playing soccer and got pushed by another kid into another kid and fell, landed on his arm. And lo and behold, on his birthday, he breaks his wrist.
Oh my gosh. Happy birthday, bud. Happy
And now I'm
birthday.
coaching 3 teams that he may or may not get to play on any of them this season." Yeah,
That is not funny. It's not funny. It's not.
but he gets
It's
this
hilarious.
showcast hopefully Friday, and
Okay.
that in that case he may still get to play soccer because we talked to the
Yeah.
soccer league and they said bubble wrap it up. It's like, all right, we'll do
Yeah,
that.
you don't need that for soccer.
Yeah,
I mean, he could be the bruiser.
yeah.
Do not tell him that, please.
He probably would. He's like, okay, I'll do that.
It's a weapon.
Yes.
No, 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 no. I laugh because it's just like something that you reluctantly like agreed to. You're just like
Like, I'm,
I was not, my intentions going into this whole situation were to be a very supportive and loving father.
yep,
Getting him to practices, doing all that is one thing, but being responsible for the whole team, that's way different, right? You have to set
yeah,
schedules, you got to do this, and then
yep.
you got to carry the net bag with all the balls in it. I mean, there's so many responsibilities.
We can go out to my,
You have to create orange slice schedule,
no,
right?
thankfully I am not in charge of the snacks, so
So
that
you gave that responsibility to Team Mom.
that was to my assistant
Oh,
who
nice.
designates, hey, somebody else make this. We have another mom on the team that will make those lists, and she sent them out. And I'm like, all right, I don't have to worry about snacks.
Yeah, good. So that's amazing. I love this. I love it so much. I just because it's classic you. Like this is exactly what would happen. And then like once you accepted the responsibility, and I'm sure there was a moment where you were like, okay, I'm coaching all of this stuff. This is a great opportunity for me to be able to like build a relationship with my son.
Yep.
And I have more time with my boy. And just like you've accepted it. Now you're starting to get excited about the summer with your kid and all the sports. He breaks his arm. Oh my gosh. So wild.
Now,
Oh man, that's wild.
get this.
Like on paper, that is hysterical. You don't
Like,
deserve it. You're a good human. You don't deserve like any of this to happen. But I'm sure you're gonna find the silver lining in the whole thing eventually. But just on paper, it's hysterical.
well, about 2 weeks before the deadline, Larkin goes, I want to play softball at
Yeah,
T-ball.
she did. Yes, she
And
did.
so she got signed up, and one of the kids that's on 2 of Pryor's teams, his dad helps with the baseball team. Um, he has a younger brother who's doing T-ball, and so we got Larkin on their team. Well, their practice is like right after our soccer practice,
Oh, okay.
and so last week, Brina took Larkin there, and she's like, he has no help. I'm like, all right, and so
Uh,
I'm now helping out the T-ball team, and of
So
course,
your
it's
wife volunteered you to be the assistant coach.
kind of.
Awesome.
But I like this dad a lot, and so it's one of those. I want to make sure otherwise he's out there by himself with herding cats because that's what T-ball is.
Well, that's it.
I
That's
mean,
exactly right.
on Saturday I had my arm taken off because I was putting a ball on a tee, and a kid just starts swinging as the ball's in my hand. I'm like, okay.
Dude, these kids can be lethal. They can be
Yes.
absolutely lethal. All right, so today is professional development for us.
Really?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
guys ever teach?
We try not to.
Okay.
Um, we find that it really gets in the way of our kids' ability to Snapchat each other.
It's true. It is true. I have seen studies that have said that teaching
Yeah,
stops their social media platform awareness.
that's true. And especially like engaging lessons are really detrimental to Snapchat scores.
Yes.
So it's hard to um it's hard to get as many Snapchats in or snaps as the kids
Yes.
say.
Yep. We're showing our age here by using the whole word there.
And it is fine. It's hard to do that whenever you're engaged in a lesson.
Yeah.
No, we so last year we did early release on Fridays, right? So every Friday the kids got out at 1 instead of 3. Okay. Uh and we went and did professional development.
Ooh, I'm sure that was quite productive.
It was so productive. You know what I mean? Like the thing that most teachers want to do is work a whole week, right? And then let the kids leave a couple hours early so we can let our hair down and
And
start
really
talking
dive
about
into unpacking those things that you need to do.
oh yeah, oh, unpacking standards. Are you kidding me? How much fun is that? Hey man, it's like Christmas to me. I'll unpack them all day, right? I'll just sit around and unpack them with my friends. I'll get my pajamas out. I'll do it. I'll unpack those gladly. Stupid. So I'm such an idiot. So last year we did it on Friday afternoons. Clearly not productive. So they decided to do one day a month. Was PD. And they just let the kids off. So which is really cool. With my wife now working in the district, she works at the elementary school. She would normally just stay at home with the kids, but now she doesn't. So we were left in this really fun pickle. Who's going to take
They're
it? Kids.
they're at home by themselves, right? Taking care of each other.
Louis 8.
Yeah, he can do it.
He's 8, and high functioning, by the way.
Oh yeah.
High functioning, diagnosed with autism when he was 2. But he said, yeah, he's got this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They just absolutely love it. So Katie's gonna have to take the day off. And she also planned my dog to get my dog spayed. So she's got a busy day. She's got a real busy day. Real busy day. So she doesn't get paid today, but that's okay. I will.
Well, you know what? She can have her professional development later on.
That's right. That's exactly right. Yeah, they'll develop her professionally. Um, and this is wild. This is really a wild day. I have zero expectations for what's going to happen. I just am ready for it. I'm here for it.
You gotta love those days. You're like, all right,
Yeah.
there's the list. It's gonna be there tomorrow.
Hey, do you wonder what next year's professional development might look like?
Oh, ah!
Good morning.
Oh my goodness. Our ratings just dropped.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Well, we went
Maybe.
from 2 viewers to 1.
You used to watch this. That's why you're not watching now.
Yep.
This is awesome.
So how's the morning going? You guys ready for the week? I think what 6 weeks left?
Yes.
29 days with students for us anyway.
Yeah. That's pretty much where we're at. I mean, we have the home stretch, right? We got a few weeks left, and what are we going to do to, be productive with those few weeks? We just got done talking about Dr. Miller's extraordinarily busy home life. He's the head coach or assistant coach for 4 different teams, just busy as all get out, and balancing, how are you going to balance that and be an effective educator at the same time?
Yeah, that's a lot. It's a lot. One, know your content, know your benchmarks.
Yeah.
Have your players actually play in the games.
Yep. And having a good assistant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crucial. You got to have a good team around you. So speaking of teams, you're now my new leader.
Yes.
You are the new you're the leader here. Dr. Miller, how does it make you feel to know that my new principal is Dr. Birnell?
I am jealous.
Yeah. What
We
makes you
could have had, we could have had a lot of fun if you guys would have just came up here. But
Why don't you come here? We got an opening.
you have a lot of openings, don't you?
Yeah, we do. And hopefully that trend will die out over the next few years.
No, I think that's gonna be a lot of fun. That's gonna be a great experience for the two of you. Especially having that background with each other and you being established there, Stevens, that would be you'd be a big help there.
Yeah.
It's gonna be I'm excited to watch this turnaround over the next year as we continue this on. I hope we continue this on.
Yeah, every morning, every Monday at
Every morning you
every day. No, we hit once a week, Dr. Miller, you and I, my guy. I honestly I think this is gonna explode to 4 viewers now.
Ooh.
Yeah. So we
So
got Dr. Birnell on board.
well, all of our wives and then someone's mom and dad.
That's right.
Oh, well, next year, 6:30, I'll be driving.
Yeah, so we wouldn't be able to join us then, but we will be sharing stories about you being principal and all of the fun lessons that you get to learn over the next year.
Is there a way we can block him from watching this so you don't get in trouble?
No, I want him to watch it so he can you know when somebody says, "Tell me how you really feel."
Yeah.
So he can watch this to know how I really feel. Yeah.
I'm a cards on the table kind of guy.
Yeah.
So some of your meetings next year, you can pop this up and say, "Here, staff, is what you do not do. Watch Stevens."
Right.
I've got video evidence.
Yeah. Yeah, you got plenty of that. Yeah, absolutely. And it's rarely seen footage. What are you most excited about, Dr. Birnell, for next year?
Man, really all of it. The kids that I met are awesome. The teachers that I met are awesome. Talking to Mr. Clark, the staff, he says, we got a great young staff. We've got a good, it sounds like all the foundation is there to really do great things. We just need to kind of hone in and align things a little bit and try to get kids back on board with us.
Yeah, I think that's exactly right. I feel like the ingredients are all here. You have I myself included, but there's a core of veteran teachers here that are community driven. And I think that's the difference of this place versus where in the big city, in the KCKs or the Shawnee Missions or the Olathes. Here in Osawatomie specifically, you're playing a role in the community.
Oh yeah.
The people that are here are dedicated to the community. The teachers, the either graduated here or live here. I think that community aspect is something that is missed whenever you get in the big city. So I'm interested and excited to see how that adjustment is made with you, especially since you grew up in a small town in Montana.
Yeah, no, I'm excited. I think that I think it's there. I think it's going to be a great experience. I think we're going to have a great team and great staff. So,
and we get to do all of this and shove it in Dr. Miller's face.
Yeah, whatever.
And then all the Christmas stuff that I try to do, and
Ooh, yes. See, that's the thing
stuff.
is, I think that unique, not to say personality, but that enjoyment you bring to those days is going to be something that will, from what I've seen with Stevens over the year, I think that's something that will go along really well. It's just that you're what you'll bring of you will bring some not saying upkeep and morale, but just to keep everybody excited about coming.
Yeah. I hope so.
Yeah, there's a kind of a thread of like people, the students coming because they have to show up, right?
Yeah.
The students just show up because they have to. That Marshawn Lynch, I'm just here so I don't get fined mentality is hopefully going to be reversed.
Yeah.
Over years of building, trust and tradition.
Yeah, definitely.
You feel the weight on your shoulders yet?
A little. Combing stuff, but I'm ready for it and I'm excited for it. So,
yeah, you're a big boy. You can handle it. You got this.
but with that said, I have to finish getting ready to go finish what I'm supposed to be doing up here so I can prepare and get down there.
All right. Thank you for surprising us this morning.
Yes,
Dr.
good to
Birnell.
see you.
Yeah, great seeing you guys. Have a wonderful day. And have a good rest of the year, but we'll talk before then.
Definitely.
Have a great day. Love you too, buddy.
Love you too.
That's a great way to start the day off.
You're welcome. Yeah, I got
Thank you.
2 surprises in one morning. And
You-
the first one you didn't even notice. You didn't even notice.
I noticed it. You were just like, I was more shocked by that you were ready and I wasn't quite yet.
Oh, because I was ready at 6:30 for the first time all year.
Like, I opened up my email.
I usually don't start until 6:40, to be fair.
I was like, okay, I gotta go print this thing off. I got time. Like, he's already emailed. Oh crap!
Well, I was excited because I got a new haircut, and I was also excited because I was going to surprise you with Dr. Birnell.
Yes.
And I also I knew with professional development I didn't have anything else to worry about other than this today. So this is
Good.
really,
I get to do today.
yeah. I was gonna say, aren't you meeting with the superintendent in a minute?
Oh yeah, it's clarifying some insurances. We're changing insurances this year.
Oh, okay.
Having just met our deductible, basically, I want to be like, hey, so since we're switching in June, what's that going to happen to us in terms of deductible and all that? And
Yeah.
so then the district does. So I was like, I want to get clarification.
Yeah, I
But
don't blame you.
I was really busy this weekend also because it's test give back day.
Oh God.
So I was grading two different exams over the weekend.
Hey, you want to see a weird flex? You want to see like a very, very weird flex that I have? Like,
Okay.
not very many teachers have this, and I am guaranteed that this is going to make you jealous. Are you ready? I have a gallon Ziploc bag with nothing but perfect size binder clips. Roughly 200,000 binder clips. No, somebody left all these binder clips in the store teacher storeroom. It's like I said, free to a good home. And it was in this really nice Tupperware bucket, right? And so for like weeks, for weeks, I ignored it. I was like, somebody's gonna need those. Somebody's gonna need those. And in the teacher's lounge, I mean, it's fair game, is open to anybody.
Oh yeah.
And I swear, I was like, okay, somebody's gonna take it. Somebody's gonna grab this. I know, like, I'm obsessing about it. So okay, now I'm gonna be the one to do it. Okay. So I go and I grab, and when I say it's like twice the size of a shoebox, it's humongous. That is the tip of the iceberg. I have way too many of these binder clips. It's like if I like threw one at a kid every day for the rest of my career, I would still have more binder clips at the end of my career. Like, that's how many I've got. Like, I have binder clips to burn, man. That's the weirdest flex in the world. Is my
happy graduation. Have a binder clip.
Binder clip, yes. I'm using it in arts and crafts at my house.
Oh, there you go.
I am binder clipping everything.
Oh, dear.
All right, man. Well, I hope you have a great day. And if anybody accidentally wanted to get in touch with us, how would they do it?
They'd go to their email and put it, how do you like STEM apples at gmail.com.
Oh,